Hello everyone, and welcome once again to another Front Porch Politics podcast preview. There's a lot of podcast in sentence. Podcast 118 is going to discuss how the Socialist Democrats have really shown their true colors when it comes to the strikes that killed Soleimani. Now, one thing to remember is that the Socialists are always ready to bash the government but never show support. And as a conservative in America, we love our country, we love our military, and we're going to be supportive of those men and women who are standing in the gap to stand for our freedom. So you've seen this week from Nancy Pelosi, Ilhan Omar, Rashida Tlaib, and many other Democrats who have just bashed the president and said that he's going to get us into a reckless war. One person we're going to spotlight this week on our podcast is Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, who has said that the president has committed war crimes in the strikes that he used to kill this terrorist. Now, we all know Iran has threatened us with retaliation, and they may try to, there's no doubt. The one thing to consider, though, is that within the first 30 minutes of Iran trying to do anything, we can take those out. I mean, come on. We've got missiles and bombs that can go underground like 200 feet and can hit a bunker. So I think we're going to be okay. What the socialists don't like is that the continuation of the Obama legacy has been stopped. I want you to remember, and we're going to discuss this in the podcast, that President Obama sent over $1 billion to Iran. It was basically a quid pro quo, if we can use that term loosely, to pay off the mullahs and the government of Iran to not produce a nuclear weapon. See, instead of having the stones to actually just do something, well, he just bribed him and paid him off. In the podcast, we're going to discuss how the current administration is actually showing strength for America for the first time in a long time, and how the Iranian government, they don't know how to deal with that. I actually do believe that the president taking out this terrorist Soleimani was not a way to try to get us to war, but it was to prevent war. So be sure that you check out podcast 118, and when we're going to discuss Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's support of terrorists, and the socialists are doing this also. Let's just be honest, folks. Also, be sure that you check out past podcasts. Wow, you guys showed such a great response. The last podcast where we discussed the Ilhan Omar side of this and Rashida Tlaib, it was amazing the response we got, and thank you so much for doing that. So be sure to subscribe to this channel, hit the like button. Also, be sure that you subscribe to podcast.davidlmarsh.com, or you can always visit our website at davidlmarsh.com, where you can read the full podcast notes, see the other videos like this one, and you can look around and find good, useful information to help you stay conservative America. As always, I'm David L. Marks. We thank you for supporting our channel, and we will see you real soon.